Good afternoon, guys. Bill McMillan here with NDWX.com. Unfortunately, we just couldn't shake the cloud cover across most of central Indiana today. We're looking at the latest visible satellite here. And north central portions of the state did enjoy some sunshine, and with that came temperatures that went into the lower 50s. But unfortunately, for the majority of us, we just could not shake the clouds and temperatures that have remained in the mid to upper 40s across most of central Indiana. Now that's still much warmer than normal, and for that matter, most of the country, this is just unbelievable to see, is well above average. Officially, as we record this video at 3 o'clock hour, 47 degrees at Indianapolis. Now, a colder, shouldn't say colder, cooler air mass will settle in here tonight. We'll dip to around 30 in the city, upper 20s across northern portions of the state, and a storm system will pass off to our south as we go through the day on Wednesday. I'll back this up a little bit here for you. And this is a look at the GFS forecast model. This storm system will deluge the Tennessee Valley. And as it passes off to the south, we'll actually get into a northeasterly flow here across central portions of the state. And that will be a cool and dry flow of air. As such, we think temperatures tomorrow will most likely top out in the low 40s across most of central Indiana, 30s across northern portions of the state with that stiff northeast wind in play. It will be a chilly day tomorrow, but again, considering that we're in late December at this point, really not that big of a deal. And that storm system will scoot off to our south, and then attention will turn to our late week and Christmas weekend storm system here. This is a look at the GFS forecast model. We do note a couple of things with this. It's trending stronger with the area of low pressure and a bit further northwest compared to model runs in the past. It delivers rain in here Friday, changing to snow before ending Saturday, and then really is not too excited for prospects of snow Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. However, there are a couple of things that are intriguing when we look at the GFS ensemble members. They're more aggressive with snow prospects here Christmas Eve, and other data is beginning to follow suit as well. I did want to show you this evening, if I can get back here real quick, I just want to show you the differences between the GFS and if we were to take a look at the Canadian model, put this into motion. It should be noted the Canadian, by the way, has been probably the most consistent, not probably, has been the most consistent of the operational data in the medium range when it comes to this pre-Christmas storm. And we're starting to get into the time frame now where trends have to be monitored, and when we see consistency with a particular model, it begins to raise confidence. And then when you see GFS ensemble members and now European ensemble members begin to trend towards a snowier solution as well, definitely has to raise an eyebrow from this distance. So as we put the Canadian into motion, again, it's in one aspect kind of similar to the GFS, a little bit further southeast with the low pressure track, but it brings the cold air in here much quicker on Saturday night into Christmas Eve, and would result in a all-out winter storm for our particular part of the country here Christmas Eve, and then really some secondary energy swings through here as well Christmas Eve night into Christmas Day, and keeps the snow and, for that matter, gusty winds and much colder air in play as well into Christmas Day. Bottom line, we're still a few days out from being able to get too detailed with the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day forecast. From this distance, the trend has certainly been one towards a snowier solution for Christmas Eve into early parts of Christmas Day. But again, given some of the discrepancies within the respective model data that we look at, we can't get more specific than that as of right now. Just know we continue to monitor things as they come into the forecast office, and we'll continue to update the all-important Christmas Eve, Christmas Day forecast as we move forward. Longer term, this is a look at the European ensemble out there at January 3rd. And quite honestly, I can't remember, at least in my memory, the last time we saw such a just an impressive, widespread, significantly cold pattern. I mean, when I look at the 5-day average here, and this is valid for early January, in the day 10 to 15 time frame. Let me see if I can zoom in real quick for you. I mean, we're talking coast-to-coast cold, with the exception being across the southwest portion of the country. And not just cold, but significant cold. So we've got a lot of opportunity here. If you like winter weather, certainly over the next couple of weeks to make up for lost time, not only from a cold perspective, but also I think eventually from a snow perspective as well. We've got another storm system we'll have to monitor down the road before the new year, but that's getting ahead of ourselves. So, guys, that will do it for the evening update here on IndyWX.com. Make it a great Tuesday evening. We'll talk with you soon.